What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first one I see is the first one I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully, guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first one I see is the first one I read, and the first one I saw was my Taurus. So shout out to the bull gang. We're gonna get it popping here today with Team Taurus coming on in here first. As always, everybody, if you want a personal read, check out the website CancerMoonsTarot.com. First link in the description box below. If you would like to book me there, definitely feel free to. Real quick, guys, I'm going to say what's up here to some peeps. What's going on, Oriana? What's up, Alicia? Icy? What's going on, Itty? Chrissy? Josh? Kayani? What's poppin', Ann? What's going on, Andrea? You said hello, my spiritual brother and family. Hello, hello. How you doing? What's poppin', Deanna? What's going on, Natural 420? Very happy Mondays. Chris, Healing Hearts, how's it hanging, guys? Hope everybody is doing pretty damn well. Without a further ado, let's get it popping. We're going to start out here with our bull gang and see what we got going on here for Team Taurus. What's coming in here for our Taurus, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Coming on into the next 24 hours. What's going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Taurus in the next 24? What do we got going on here for you? Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Taurus, overall energy for you guys is going to be the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with an earth sign, a fellow Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Coming into the current energy, Knight of Pentacles in reversed. What it is you're dealing with, we have here the Page of Cups in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for our bull gang is going to be the, I want to say the High Priestess, but it's the Hangman, sorry, in the reverse position. So you could be dealing with a Pisces here because we do have a Piscean card popping up, but let's see what we got going on. Now, first things first here, Team Taurus, we do have here a Queen of Pentacles reversed, and then we're pairing that here to the Knight of Pents in the reverse as well. So I feel for you guys, a lot of you are realizing that I need to stop putting my actions, my wants, my needs, my desires on the back burner. Your next 24 hours seems to be about recognizing I haven't prioritized myself, and I probably should. Right? So I feel like you're coming to the conclusion of that. It's like, I haven't prioritized myself in a minute. Honestly, I probably should prioritize myself a heck of a lot more. Looking at what you're dealing with coming into the next 24, Page of Cups reversed. This is a day to give back to me. It's not so much going to be a day to give out religiously, extensively. You know, this is not a time right now to overextend, if you will, but I need to focus on filling up my cup first rather than pouring out every last drop into the cup of others. Looking at the outcome for you here being the Hangman reversed, I feel like a lot of Taurians here are starting to recognize what's been keeping me trapped has been the lack of needing to prioritize myself when I genuinely need to do so. It's not a selfish thing, guys, to take care of yourself. You know, a lot of people, I find selfish energy really interesting. I think to a degree, selfishness is definitely a thing, but I also feel like a lot of people use the term selfishness as a very massive double standard because they're coming from a perspective of, if you don't do what I want to make me fulfilled and happy, they'll call you selfish, but aren't they really selfish for wanting you to do something for them? It's always been a weird thing to me when people came from that perspective and are like, oh my God, you're so selfish. And it's like, you want me to do your bidding. What the fuck are you talking about? You know? So at the end of the day, I think in certain terms, sure, selfishness exists. It's a thing. But I think a lot of people take it out of context, and little do they see, they're really the selfish ones. So Taurian, you haven't really had much time to prioritize yourself. Tomorrow brings forth an opportunity to do that, and I feel like you should take that opportunity, guys. Whether it's about maybe you have a day off from work and you have some things you wanted to do, some errands you wanted to run, or some exciting things you wanted to do, go do it. Be productive in your next 24 hours. Enjoy your time, guys. Maybe tomorrow, moving into the next 24, you have plans, but you'd rather hang about and, you know, kick it with yourself and enjoy yourself and watch some Netflix. If that's the case, cancel those plans and go do you, boo. This is a time, Team Taurus, to realize you have wants, needs, and desires. You have spent a lot of time being devoted to those that you love, fulfilling their wants, needs, and desires, but you have every single right to fill your own cup, just like you've been filling the cup of others. So don't be afraid to prioritize yourself. Okay? And do enjoy yourself in your next 24 hours as well. All right, Team Taurus, I love you. Take it if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't, but thank you for tuning in nonetheless. Shout out to our bull gang. So we did start out here, everybody, with Team Taurus for the first sign here today. That's Earth, so we're going to go ahead and do Earth, Water, Fire, and Air for today's daily lineup. Hopping on into our water signs, let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Cancer gang. What do we got going on here for Team Cancer, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what's going to be showing up here, please, for our zodiac signs of Cancerian? Coming into the next 24, hopefully, we're going to be looking at some pretty damn fantastic stuff. Team Cancer, let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Overall energy for you is a Knight of Wands. Taking a look here into the current energy, we do have here the Eight of Cups reversed, what you're dealing with, Cancerian, Magician in reverse, and having a look here at the outcome for you guys is going to be the Ten of Wands in the upright position. So Cancer, let's go ahead and talk about it. First things first, Knight of Wands showing up here, and then pairing that Knight of Wands to the Eight of Cups reversed. So typically when I see the Eight of Cups reversed, especially in this kind of context, I look at it as you're having a returning feeling, okay? So there's some sort of feeling returning, and I think the feeling that's returning to you, Cancer, is the energy of just needing to get out there. Knight of Wands, needing to go in a completely different direction, needing to move more towards what's passionate, what's fun, what's exciting. I feel like some of you are feeling like you've been placed in a box lately. I don't know, like I'm hearing same shit, different day. Maybe some of you are kind of at your wit's end with a job that's become really repetitive, or a connection that's become really repetitive, or maybe you're just kind of tired of routine and it's like, I need to break the fuck out of this box. I need to do something different. I need to do something exciting. I need to invest my passion into something because I'm tired of hitting this wall where everything just feels so repetitive to the point where there's not a lot of joy to have in the lifestyle that I'm currently living. So I feel like a lot of you want to change up your lifestyle to build something that's more sustainable. You're looking for sustainability for sure, but you're also looking for excitement and fun. And that's what this whole entire life experience should be about, right? We shouldn't just have to conform to same shit, different day. You know, we have free will, right? So therefore we can change our fucking lives in any direction that we want to if we so choose to. So Cancer, use that power of free will, baby, and switch some shit up. Period. You know, looking at what you're dealing with here, Magician reversed, I feel like you haven't shown up recently, Cancer, to the desires that have been calling you. I don't know if you guys have been thinking about moving somewhere new, Knight of Wands, or maybe you've been thinking about, you know, getting into a new kind of career field or hanging around with some new kind of people. And hey, the idea of newness and, you know, uncharted territory could be a little scary and a little nerve-wracking, but at the end of the day, there's also that sense of excitement, right? You know, what you may think is anxiety that you're feeling more than likely is actually excitement, to say the least. So Cancer is looking at the outcome for you, Ten of Wands. You're holding on to a lifestyle right now that I don't feel is building you much sustainability. I don't feel like you're happy, guys, with the way things are going. And it could be any walk of life we're talking about here. Any area. Could be in your love life, your friends. Could be in regards to where you live. Could be in regards to what you do for work. But something's got to change. And you've been feeling that call that I need to be doing something better and something more fun here in my life. And Cancer, it's the time, man, to break free. Let go of those chains that are tied so loose, considering that you've always had the choice to get out of those chains. And start moving towards what you really want. Knight of Wands. What is calling you? What is fun? What is passionate? What is enjoyable? What is pleasurable, Cancer? All right? Whatever that case may be, it's time for you to dive into that. Life, and I said this yesterday, life is about more than just surviving. Life is for the living. And if we want to live it up to the best of our ability, then it's time to break out of what isn't serving us and what, quite frankly, we don't really give too much of a shit about. And it's time to start moving towards the things that really fulfill us and set our souls on fire, dude. As far as I know, we got one life. Might as well make the most of it, Cancer. Okay? So take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But definitely time to start moving towards cooler shit, better shit, good shit. All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have touch base here, everybody, with our water and our earth. Let's get on into our fire. Hopping into the fire. Let's have a look here at Sagittarius, baby. What's coming on in here for the Saggy? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus zodiac in the next 24 hours. What's going to be coming up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Sagittarius? in the next 24. By the way, Dan, what's poppin'? What's going on, Pisces love, Aquarius, Red Sky, hello. Hey, Pisces love, hey, Fawn, how's everybody doing, man? Hope you guys are well. Thank you, of course, for tuning in. Lila, thank you for tuning in too. Really, really appreciate you guys, okay? All right, Team Sagittarius, we got about one more shuffle here to go, and we'll see what's up, man. What do we got? Starting out here with the overall energy, Queen of Wands in reverse, looking into the current energy, Nine of Cups in the upright, what you're dealing with, Sagittarian, King of Pentacles in reverse, and then looking at the current outcome, we have here the Judgment in the reverse position. So as far as what I'm picking up on here for Sagittarius, Queen of Wands reversed, Nine of Cups in the upright, your overall energy to your current energy. So it seems to me like you haven't been feeling all that within your power, although your next 24 hours seems like a good day. So I kind of feel like it's the win you've needed that maybe you've needed for a while. Maybe you haven't felt like yourself lately. Maybe lately you've been feeling like nothing has been going my way or going right. And I feel like you're just going to get that win that you've kind of been needing for a long time. And that win can come up in any kind of way or any kind of format. You know, if you feel like life's been kicking you down a little bit, maybe in the next 24 hours you get some good news, you get a raise. Maybe some of you get some good news about somebody's health. Maybe some of you get some good news in general. You know, whatever the case may be, I can list millions of examples, right? But at the end of the day, it really comes down to how it personally resonates to you. So I feel like you're getting that win, guys, that you've needed. That's going to kind of reset what you've been feeling lately. Because Queen of Wands reverse could be like, I haven't felt confident in myself. Everything has felt stale. Life's felt a little bleak. You know, I think some of you have been in that space where genuinely it's been a bit of a tough battle and it's been kind of hard to enjoy yourself. I think you've just been having a bit of a hard time. However, though, this win coming in for you really resets things. You know, looking at what you're dealing with being the King of Pentacles reversed, as of late, you've kind of felt all over the place, Sagittarius. So to hear some good news, to have a win in that retrospect is really what you've needed. Looking at the outcome for you, Judgment reversed. At the end of the day, as tough as life has been, having this win is proof that there are still good moments. And I think that's something you've genuinely needed too. A lot of the time when people are going through really hard times, maybe it's been a rough week, maybe it's been a rough couple days, maybe it's been a rough month, it happens. You know, but when people are going through those rough times, you start to get acclimated to it, and then you start to think and get into that side of your brain where it's like, well, nothing good is happening right now, so I'm sure nothing good is coming. But I feel that now that you've finally received some sort of big win or something that's good coming in for you, it's going to break you out of that cycle. It's like, you know what? Good things still do happen. Even if times have been stressful, even if times have been tough, you know, good shit can still come from everything. So with that being said, it's going to be about resetting your mental in the next 24 hours. And I think you've needed it. Okay? So I love it, guys. Some sort of good news or some sort of win coming in for you, especially if it's been a little bit rough around the edges recently, and it resets your mental here. You know, you're primed and ready to go. It's like, you know what? Good things still happen. I'm grateful for that. And I'm going to try to be more open to the good stuff. So I like it, Sagittarius. Cool. Take it if it resonates, of course. Leave it if it doesn't. But thank you for tuning in nonetheless. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Okay? All right, baby. We've done our earth, our water, and our fire. Let's jump on into our air signs. Rolling into the air, let's take a look here at Team Gemini and see what we got going on. Messages coming in here for Gemini, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got showing up here for our zodiac signs of Gemini? Coming on into the next 24. Let's see what we got going on here, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome sauce. Team Gemini, overall energy, we got here a 10 of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign, fellow Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. For the current energy, we have here the Hierophant. What it is you're dealing with, guys, 6 of Swords, and then taking a look here at the outcome for Team Gems is going to be the 4 of Swords in the upright position. So Gemini's pretty interesting energies coming into play for you. I mean, you do start out here first and foremost with the 10 of Swords as the overall energy, and the current energy here being the Hierophant. I don't remember exactly what we touched base about yesterday, but I feel like there was something similar in terms of devotion that came up. I'm not sure if I was telling you guys the same message yesterday, but at least what I'm seeing here today is that you guys are getting to the point where you're done being so devoted. Hierophant card. Looking at what you're dealing with, Six of Swords, I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to put my devotion elsewhere, essentially. And with the outcome here being the Four of Swords, a card that's pretty similar to the Ten of Swords, it's basically just saying you're walking away here from some sense of devotion towards someone or something at this time. And I think it's because you've noticed slowly but surely and steadily that you're not getting anything in return for the devotion that you've had. So let's say you've been a devoted and loving partner. Maybe you've been a devoting and loving partner to somebody who's genuinely shown that they don't give a shit. And at the end of the day, you deserve better. Maybe you've been a devoted employee, but your boss could care less. Your boss never goes the extra mile for you like you go the extra mile for them. So with that being said, fuck it. If I'm not getting my just due, why am I here? And I think a lot of you are getting to that point. You know, it's frustrating, don't get me wrong, but it's gratifying to walk away from that. When you acknowledge there is so much better out there for me, and if I'm not getting my just due here, I got to explore and see where I'm going to get that equal give and take, that Six of Pentacles that I crave, man, because you're looking for somebody to give you back the same energy you give them. No matter if we're talking about an employer, or we're talking about friends, or a lover, or family, you know, you're just at that point, Geminis, where it's like, I can't do it anymore. I can't be so over-devoted and overly devoted to certain people when at the end of the day, it's just not reciprocated. So guys, you're moving forward here, and I think it's going to be a good fresh start for you. It's time to open up and see what's on the other side. Okay, Geminis, I love you. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, guys, we have touched base here with our first batch of Zodiacs for the daily read. We'll be getting into our second batch here shortly. Marlene, what up, what up? Hey, Aunt and Soul family. It's good to see you. Good to see you, too. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. What's poppin', Stephanie? Waiting for the Pisces read. It's coming up soon. Alicia said, yep, it's like being in a relationship with a blank wall. I felt this read. Yeah, I feel that. I've been there before in my life, in my younger years, with people that I felt that way with. And, you know, I kind of got to the point where I realized if this doesn't feel like it's a two-way street, and if it feels like it takes two to tango, but I'm the only one dancing, then I got to find myself a new dance partner. You know, that's how I figured that out, you know? If it takes two to tango, guys, you can't be the only one dancing. Okay? And holy fuck. Sorry, I'm stunned for a second. Heather Ann, goddamn. Thank you so much for gifting over 50 freaking memberships to the channel. Holy shit. Love and appreciate you. Thank you so much. My notification bell thing over here is going to go nuts for a little while, so sorry, guys. You're going to hear a lot of dings. But Heather Ann, thank you, man. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Congrats to everybody who got a free membership. That's cool as shit. Of course, if you end up enjoying the membership, feel free to subscribe on a monthly basis. But thank you, dude. I really appreciate that. I feel like I always feel when in moments like this, I want to say more, but I feel like I can't say more than thank you. So just know that genuinely from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate that. And Heather Ann, thank you so much. Okay. Perfect Gemini read. My Gemini daughter was just told this last night by Mama. Spot on, Ann. For sure. For sure. Happy to resonate with you. And thank you. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Charlotte? How you doing? What's going on, John Dale 29? Whoa, man, look at that go. Holy crap, man. Welcome, new members. Welcome, welcome. Holy shit. Holy shit. All right, guys, we're going to get back into it in a minute. I'm just soaking this in right now. Holy fuck. Indeed we do. We do love and appreciate Heather. No problem, homie. Thank you. You're doing good, Charlotte. Just enjoying your day off. Love that for you. Definitely do. Don't work too hard. Okay? Give yourself your breaks. You deserve it. For sure, for sure. Coming up next, guys, is going to be the Earth. So I'm going to be doing Virgo next. So stay tuned, guys. Virgos will be coming up shortly. So that's what's coming up next. Probably after Virgo, we'll get into Pisces too. So Virgo and Pisces, you're next up in the lineup. What's up, Andrea? How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Anyhow, guys, give me one more moment and then we'll jump back into it, okay? Happy Thursday, by the way, guys. Happy pre-Friday. It's almost the weekend. I love catching you live. Well, thank you, Lila. I appreciate that. I put up a poll the other day asking people, if you were interested, like I put up a poll basically where I was like, I've been thinking about doing like monthly readings, like every reading, essentially all my readings live. And I think a lot of people said keep them pre-recorded. There were a lot of people as well that said keep them live. More people said keep them pre-recorded, but I think the nature of that is because a lot of people think that once I'm finished going live, like the video disappears, but it doesn't. So even if you guys miss the live, you know, you will still have the playback there and it will be like a normal video, but just kind of want to get some of your ideas for those of you that are in chat right now. So for those of you that are in the chat right now, let me know. Are you interested in videos going completely all live and just doing live streams for everything? Or do you think that more so of doing just pre-recorded videos and keeping the lives, you know, separate to like daily reads and everything else that kind of fits a live stream? What do you think? Let me know down in that chat below and in the comments below if you're seeing this right now and catching the playback. Interested to hear back from you guys, okay? I love live streaming, always have. And it's really fun. So yeah, let me know. All right. Hey, Enlightened Soul, what's going on? It's Friday where you are, Alicia. Hello, that's what's up. Happy weekend, dude. You like to catch both, honestly? Gotcha. Live is cool. Cool. What's going on, Nautica Nice? Hey. I love interacting with you. That's what makes the difference. Yeah, I think so. I love the interaction of live. I mean, I probably bore the hell out of a lot of people. I know, like, when I take my breaks, like, people are probably like, Ant, shut the fuck up and read. But I know there's a lot of people that also appreciate just chatting, you know, so. Gotcha. Okay. I like the lives and I can make it to them. For sure. Ooh, that sounds good, Heather Ann. I wish these vids could be earlier like they used to be. My day's half over. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that at this time. I'm a relatively private person, so I do have a lot of private stuff going on, but this is literally my time slot. So with that being said, this is how it's going to be for a while, guys. On Mondays and Tuesdays, though, I'm good most of the time to get on a bit earlier, but as for the rest of the week of when I'm live and when I'm recording and stuff, this is the time slot I have. So gotta bear with it, unfortunately, guys. You're waiting for a late night hang? We'll see what we could do about that. For sure. Anyhow, guys, let's get back into it. Jumping back into our Earth, Team Virgo. Let's see what's up here, baby. What do we got going on for our Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be coming up here, please, for our zodiac signs of Virgos in the next 24? What do we got going on here for your daily, baby? We're going to get about one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on here, guys. Hopefully, we're going to be looking at some awesome sauce. Virgo, overall energy for you is going to be the Fool card in the upright position. You could be connecting here possibly with a Aries for a few of you. Looking at the current energy, we have here the Ace of Wands in reverse, what you're dealing with at this time. We have here the Star, and then taking a look here at the outcome for the Virgo gang is going to go ahead and be the Four of Wands in the reverse position. So as far as what I'm picking up on here for Virgo peeps, first and foremost, Fool card showing up and the Star, you could be dealing with a Aries or potentially an Aquarius, either way if that applies to you. Now you do begin here once again with a Fool, and you're going to pair that Fool here to the Ace of Wands in the reverse position. So I feel like you are trying to pave a new future for yourself, because whatever the future's been or wherever the future's been going, I don't feel like it's exactly how you intended it to be or it's exactly how you planned it to be. Okay, Virgo? So you've been in a space here, I feel, where you've found it pretty hard to want to continue to go through with something in reference to where your future was headed. Maybe some of you are just at wit's end with a career. Maybe you thought it was something that could be a good future, but maybe you're realizing this isn't what I want for my future, and that's okay. You know, guys, what we want for ourselves and what we want for the foreseeable future is ever changing. You know, if I would have imagined, 6 years ago that I would have wanted this for my future, I had a completely different plan in mind, but there's no mistakes in the universe, right? Either way though, guys, I never, imagined I'd be where I was. I've always had multiple different plans, but you know what? Things changed, I've changed, life has changed, and plans have changed. So I think a lot of you are trying to switch up what you want to do here for the foreseeable future. Now, taking a look into what you're dealing with, we do have here the Star, all right? And what I say with the Star card is this is the card of alignment. So you are getting ready here to align to something brand new. You are getting ready here to align to a whole new path. Looking at the outcome, Four of Wands in reverse. The thing is, though, is when one new path begins, the old path needs to end. So I feel like you have to embrace your ending first for your new beginning to take place. And I think you guys are getting close to this ending coming into play. However, though, I feel like there's a little bit of hesitancy to pull the trigger. If it's a career change, maybe you're a little hesitant about it. I get it. It could be scary, switching up your careers, especially when it comes to like a pay difference or something of that nature. But you got to do what's going to make you happy. Would you rather have a fuck ton of money and be miserable, or be happy and be okay and be, in a space where you make more than enough, right? You pay all the bills, you do what you got to do. Would you rather be with somebody because they love you and they're stable, but you don't love them? Or would you rather be with somebody who loves you and you're totally and madly in love with them, right? So with that being said, guys, embrace the new path, but you have to let the old path fall out first. You have to be willing to walk away from that, to shut that door so a new door can open. So if there is hesitancy there, I understand, but in order for the new beginning and the new future you want to plan for yourself to come to fruition, you got to pull the trigger on the old path. Okay, guys, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Virgos, thanks for tuning in here nonetheless. Really, really appreciate you guys. Okay? All right, Team Virgo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have touched base here, everybody, with our Earth. We're diving into our water here next. And coming in next is going to be Team Pisces. So give me one moment or so and we'll hop back into it. Real quick. Chrissy said, I look forward to your live streams. I like hanging out with you, even though we haven't really interacted that much, but you seem like a person that would totally be one of my friends in real life. Well, thank you, Chrissy. I appreciate that. And at the end of the day, guys, I love to interact with you. Never feel hesitant to interact with me. Especially, I've had tons of people that have met me before that have felt nervous to interact with me. So if you ever see me in person, I'm a super approachable dude. There are certain times where I could be a super awkward dude, but don't mind that. Depends on the day that I'm in, but more often than not, I'm usually pretty, out there and cool and calm and collected. So don't hesitate ever. If you ever see me, just run up to me, be like, hey, are you CancerMoonsTarot? I'll be like, yup, what's up? And we could shoot the shit. But either way, though, yeah, I'm super approachable. So don't hesitate to reach out. Heather Ann said, sorry, folks, for all the dings. I didn't create that, but it's pretty minor dings. Yeah, so that is something I implemented to the channel just because I thought it would be cool to see people get displayed on the screen. I know there's some people that are frustrated about it. Some people don't like it. Other people don't care. I'm sorry. I think it's kind of cool. And I think it's cool, if you subscribe, if you become a member, if you donate, right? You get to show up on screen, rather than just showing up in a chat log. So I think it's a little bit cooler, a little more personal, right? All right, though, guys, let's get back into it. Excuse me, we're hopping into Pisces. Team Fish, happy birthday, Pisces. It is Piscean season. Let's see what we got going on. What's going to be showing up here, please, for our zodiac sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what's going to be in store here, please, for our zodiac sign of the Fish? In the next 24 hours, hopefully, we are going to be looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look here, man. What do we got going on for the birthday Fish? Overall energy for you is the Fool in the upright position. Pisces, you could be connecting with an Aries for some of you. Looking into the current energy, the Strength in the upright, what it is you're dealing with. We have here the Two of Cups in reversed, and then looking at the outcome for you, the World in the reverse position. So Piscean, let's see what we got going on for you. First things first, you got a Fool card, and then you pair that Fool card here to the Strength in the upright too. So I think right now you're kind of a little bit taken back right now in reference to the idea of starting over. I think the idea of starting over is odd because looking at what you're dealing with right now being the Two of Cups reversed, there is some sort of disconnect coming up here, Pisces. But I don't know if you're ready yet to let go. looking at the outcome for you, we have here the world in reverse, and the world reversed here is usually representative of I'm not fully ready to move on. I'm not fully ready to move forward. So I feel for Pisces, guys. It's like I'm trying to embrace something new and dive into the unknown, but at the same time, it's kind of like I need some time to process what just ended and what's no longer around. You know, this could be representative, of course, of a breakup or a disconnect between you and a friend. Maybe you and a friend are just like deciding to go separate ways. Maybe you're deciding to go separate ways as well in the retrospect of work and things of that nature too. So there's a part of you that's like, I'm not ready, but at the same time, I'm trying to be ready, you know? So I think you need time to process. I wouldn't rush the process, guys. When you're ready to move forward, move forward. When you're ready to dive into something new, dive into something new. You know, especially in a breakup. The worst thing you can do after a breakup is jump right into another relationship. Not only are you fucking yourself, you're fucking the other person. Okay? Hopefully not physically, because that might not help either. But at the end of the day, you're putting yourself in a rough spot. So I feel for any of my Pisces members watching, whether you're going through a breakup, whatever the case may be, you need some time to process before you really can move forward and before you really can get into the unknown and into the new beginnings and get into a space of exploration. Give yourself time to process, dude. There's no timestamp on healing, and also there is no rush. Pisces, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for tuning in. If it resonates, cool. If not, no worries. But thank you for coming out here nonetheless, okay? All right, Team Pisces, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have touched base here with our water. We've also touched base here with our fire. We've done our water. We've done our earth. We're going to get into the fire signs here next, okay? Very happy Monday said built-in shout-outs. Very cool. Yep. I work with this kind of like... I think it's called Stream Elements or something of that nature. So it's like a built-in program and stuff. So I just kind of like edit it a little bit to suit my style. So it's really cool to work with. Hey, what's going on, Jesus? How you doing? Mahalo. How's it going? Marlene said I'm super awkward in person. Oh, God, Marlene. I read the rest of that comment. Chrissy said, thanks. I would for sure, and I'd be awkward too. It is what it is, guys. You know, even if you feel like it'd be awkward, fuck it. Talk to me anyways, right? Let's work through the awkwardness. Who cares? I remember one of the most times I felt super awkward. It was so funny. Is when I walked into a coffee shop and I remember I was in there with my girlfriend and her friend, and out of nowhere this woman just goes and if you're watching, please come forward because this was such a funny interaction. But I walk into the coffee shop and she just goes, oh my God. Like, it's almost like giving like Janice from Friends, if you guys have watched Friends, okay? Like when Janice goes, oh my God, Chandler? Like the way she approached, she goes, oh my God, Anthony? And I was like very confused because if she would have said, you know, CMT, I would have understood right away, but she said my first name. And then she goes, oh my God, I watch you on YouTube all the time. This is CancerMoonsTarot. She's like, look, this is my friend. She's an Aries. He's that guy who's always like, what's poppin' for my motherfucking Aries? And I was so taken back by it because I think it was either the first time I've ever been recognized or probably my second or third or something of that nature. But it was so fucking funny, dude. And I was like, yeah, that's me. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that. She put her friend on recently to the channel, so that was super cool. But I'll never forget that interaction, man. I was just so taken back by it. I was like, oh my God. Not what I expected, but it was super cool. Pisces love, thank you for the $4.99, dude. Really appreciate you. Thanks as always, Ant. I'm sorry that I'm MIA, but I appreciate you. Sending you nothing but the best and good vibes. Yeah, likewise to you, and no worries. If you got to take time to do you, if you're MIA, guys, don't worry about it. You got lives to live. I ain't tripping. Lila said I would love to meet you, Ant, on a reel. Yeah, for sure, guys. There's gonna be a point where we will have that opportunity pre-planned to meet up, so it'll happen, dude. It'll happen for sure. All right. Anyhow, y'all, let's get back into it. Jumping into our fire. Let's have a look here at the Ram Fam. What do we got going on here for Aries, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what's going to be coming up for our zodiac sign of Aries in the next 24? What's going to be popping on in for you? Ram Fam, overall energy for you guys is going to be the King of Swords in the upright position. you might be dealing with an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Coming into the current energy, Hierophant in reverse. What you're dealing with, guys, we have here the Fool card, and then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Two of Cups in the reverse position. So I feel for Aries so far, King of Swords showing up here, Hierophant reversed. You're setting some boundaries with somebody, and I feel like it's good, because I think there was a part of you for a while that kind of felt like maybe boundaries is a little too harsh with this person, or maybe the boundaries you were proposing were a little too harsh, but I think you're like realizing and having a conversation with yourself, and it's like, no, I need to enforce boundaries, because the moment that I let people walk all over me is the moment where it's over, you know? So with that being said here, boundaries need to be enforced. I need to, you know, kind of hold myself accountable to bringing forth those boundaries and making sure somebody respects them. And I see that coming in here very clearly. You know, looking at what you're dealing with being the Fool card here says you want to turn a new leaf with somebody, but in order to have that happen, they need to be on the same page with you, and they have to understand what your boundaries are. So I'm not sure necessarily how they have pushed your boundaries or how they may have made you feel some type of way, but nevertheless, on how that's all kind of come together, I think for you guys, you're saying here, before we can move forward, we need to make sure these boundaries are established. All right, looking at the outcome here being the Two of Cups reversed, for some of you guys, you could be telling somebody, we are only going to be friends. I actually feel a bit of a friend zoning energy happening here for some Aries. So maybe for you guys, it's like the only way we can move forward is if we agree that this is friendship and just friendship, and it's no hanky-panky, okay? You gotta look how old I am over here, hanky-panky, okay? Either way though, Aries, I think that's kind of the vibe for you, right? It's like, we're not going to get together. We're just going to be friends, okay? Some of you could be friend zoning somebody in the next 24. If it's not about friend zoning somebody, though, you know, whatever your boundary is, you have your own personal reasonings, and I'm not going to pry, okay? So, yeah, I see that's where you're at. And I think boundaries are super important, and they're super fucking healthy. So, Aries, I don't fault you for it. I think it's a good thing, and I feel like this is going to be what works out for you the best. So, cool. Yeah, stand on your shit, Aries. Stand on business, okay? Stand on your shit. You're setting out boundaries here. Make sure they're respected. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Shout out to the Ram fam. Alicia, welcome in. Appreciate you becoming a member. Thank you very, very much. Vanessa said, like a meet and greet, that would be cool. I'm in there for sure. Yeah, a meet and greet is what I want to do, one point or another, and it would probably be New York City. All right, so chances are I would like, the way that I see it, I don't want to do just like hey, let's meet up in fucking, you know, Times Square in front of everybody and random people. I want a venue, you know, and that's going to be something that's big. So, you know, it would probably have to be a paid event. I would try to keep it on the cheaper side for you guys, though, like really cheap. I'm talking like $25 tickets, kind of cheap. So I would do my best to make the cost super reduced, but I would want to do it like in a venue, and I think that'd be dope. I would honestly like, it'd be cool like if anybody in the tarot community or something was interested in wanting to like partner up on that too. For me personally, like there are people I appreciate. There's people I've talked to in the past, but I don't really, you know, talk to many people in the tarot community in general. Not saying that it's, you know, for any reasonings. I don't have ill will against anybody. It's just I don't. But if there was anybody who was interested in that, yeah, that'd be fucking cool. I've always thought it would be a pretty cool idea to bring a bunch of tarot YouTubers together, to, you know, to host a venue, to kind of like talk about their stories, to talk about what they practice, what they teach, maybe to have reading booths or something of that nature would be fucking sick too. I think that'd be a really awesome idea. I don't know who the hell would do it, but I think that'd be cool, man. It'd be really cool if we got a lot of the top peeps in there. I think a lot of you guys would love that. Would absolutely love it. Rebecca said, me and Marlene need a road trip for sure. All right, guys, we did our earth, we did our water, we did our fire. Let's get back into the air, jumping into our air signs. Team Libra, what do we got going on here for you? What's going to be showing up here for Libra, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be coming up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24. What do we got going on here for you? Hopefully, we're going to be looking at some awesome songs. Team Libra. Let's go ahead and take a look. Overall energy for Libras, we got here a 10 of Wands in reverse. Taking a look into the current energy, 10 of Swords in reverse, what you're dealing with, guys, Page of Pentacles, and then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Queen of Pentacles in the upright position. So let's take a look and see what's up. Now, I feel first and foremost for Libra peeps, you got here a 10 of Wands reversed paired to a 10 of Swords reversed. So right now it's kind of like, I feel like you're over the limbo stage with somebody. Like something has to happen. Like either we stay together, we break up, we move forward, we don't go anywhere, you know? And that could be, excuse me, in the retrospect of a relationship, a friendship, a business partner, whatever the case may be. I feel like you're reaching your limit for being in limbo, meaning something isn't going anywhere. There isn't a yes, there isn't a no, there isn't a moving forward or a let's cut things off. And you're tired of it. It's like, I'm tired of the stagnancy. So you're in limbo right now in some area of life. Could be work related, love related, friend related. You know the spiel, however it applies. But looking at what you're dealing with here being the Page of Pentacles, I feel like you've been trying to be productive though. Like I feel out of everybody, Libra, you've been trying to come to common ground. You've been trying to come to an outcome because the stagnancy is what's killing you. It's like, I don't want stagnancy. Like I want either, hey, we move forward or we cut things. You want answers. And I feel like you've really been putting the work here to get them, but ultimately I don't feel like it's been very reciprocated. And I've been noticing, by the way, too, for the collective, there's been a lot about reciprocity. So word to the wise to the collective, if you are not having anything get reciprocated towards you, it might not be the best investment. Start searching for your Six of Pentacles, or more so settle for your Six of Pentacles. Don't settle for the Six of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so either way, Libra, looking at the outcome, Queen of Pentacles, you're starting to think, I got to put myself into perspective right now. I need to prioritize myself and ask, what do I need? Because if I'm not going to move forward with somebody romantically, is it serving me? Probably not. What do I need right now? Do I need to date other people? Do I need to love myself right now? I feel like in your next 24 hours, you're taking your needs more so into consideration because when it comes to the stagnancy, it's eating you apart, you know? And it's not beneficial to you. It's not making you happy. So you're over it. And it's time for something to happen. You know, maybe you are over not getting paid what you deserve to be paid. And it's like, fuck it. I know what I'm worth an hour. It's time to start searching for different jobs. I'm tired of waiting for that raise that apparently I'm going to be getting from the employer who's told me that for 3 years now. Right? So that's the vibe for you. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But I see you guys here saying, I have to be the person, I guess, that makes this choice and decision, and I need to start taking into consideration what I actually want, and it's gonna be time to come up with a choice, right? Because I can't be stagnant anymore. So, am I staying? Am I going? I'm gonna figure it out. So, Libras, you guys are definitely in the process here, figuring that out. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But either way, thanks for coming out, guys. Have a great rest of your night. Okay, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Shout out Team Libra. So we have done, everybody, our second batch of Zodiacs. We're going to get into our last and final batch here shortly. Do want to take a moment to say, if you're enjoying today's video, smash that like button for sure. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, man. I'd be so happy to have you and invite you into the Soul family, okay? All right. Just said, yeah, I'm over it. It sounds accurate. Sorry to hear that, but at the end of the day, right? You know, you don't have to prolong your situation. If you're over it, be over it, you know? Do something about it at the end of the day, right? Lydia said, you're always so dead on. I love your channel. God bless you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Lydia. Thank you for watching. Fawn, thank you for the 149, dude. Really appreciate that. Thank you for your donation and your generosity. Really appreciate you guys. Marlene said, it sounds like a Katy Perry song, Hot and Cold or some shit like that. Yeah, that's funny you bring her up. Me and my girl were bopping. We were bumping some Katy Perry the other day, and it was such a fucking vibe, dude. Playing some Katy Perry when you're on a nice drive is just such a good fucking time, okay? We had California Girls on in that bitch, and it was like, let's fucking go California, okay? It was a great fucking time, let me tell you. All right, so Katy Perry, love Katy Perry. What up, Charisse? You said happy Friday, Soul fam. Hopefully everybody has a good weekend. It's Friday for you, boo. It's still Thursday out here, baby, but I hope you are having a great start to your weekend. That's fucking awesome. Can't wait till tomorrow, man. It's going to be an awesome Friday and an awesome weekend, so hope you guys are pumped too. All right. All right, guys. Let's jump back in. We're going to be hopping back into our Earth. Capricorns, you're up next. So let's get it popping. Team Capricorn, what do we got going on? Messages coming in here for the Cappy, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. What's going to be showing up here for Capricorn in the next 24? What do we got going on here for you? Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Capricorn, overall energy for you guys is a Six of Wands in reverse. You could be dealing possibly here with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, Leo. Coming into the current energy, 10 of Pentacles in reversed. What you're dealing with, guys, we have here the Judgment in reverse, and then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Hierophant. We've seen a lot of this card today. In the upright position, you could be dealing with a Taurus possibly, or you also could be connecting here with a Scorpio with that Judgment card. Now, we do have here, once again, a Six of Wands reverse, and that's going to be paired here to a 10 of Pents in the reverse position. What I would say here for Capricorns is it does feel to me like you guys have been correlating your success based upon your environment, or more so, you've noticed that as your environment's gotten a little bit rocky, you've been feeling a little bit rocky about yourself, about your path, and about your success. There's a reason why they say that we are the byproduct of our environment, right? So, you know, I've noticed it's like when you hang around a bunch of people, you know, who are always filled with drama and negativity, it ends up influencing you. You end up becoming a person who's pretty drama-filled and negative. You know, I had that phase when I was a kid where I used to think it was super cool to talk shit to everybody. And I was a mean fucker when I was like 13 with my Twitter fingers, saying some really bad things on the internet, thinking it was cool to be a bully. And that's because that was the kind of crowd I was around, you know? And with that being said, I was the byproduct of that environment. And ultimately, it wasn't a great environment, but I was the byproduct of it, you know? So Capricornians, I think that you are noticing, yeah, I'm starting to see how my environment's affecting me. And I don't really know if this is something I want to continue to take a chance on, or if I don't really even know if I'm making good judgment by being in this specific environment. And it doesn't have to be, of course, hanging out with drama-filled people. I mean, maybe some of you guys have been surrounding yourselves with people who just don't give a shit about nothing, and you picked up on that energy, and it's like, that's not the energy I want to have. Or maybe you've been hanging around people who are doing maybe not the best things for their mental health, and you've seen it impact you. So you're at a point where it's like, something's got to change. And I think that I need to pay close attention to my judgment, because if I'm noticing that the environment I'm in is unhealthy and it's been creating an unhealthy effect on me, it's time for me to go ahead and look at this situation and realize maybe I should switch up the environment I'm dealing with. Looking at the outcome here being the Hierophant, I need to go towards what's serving me, not towards what isn't. I need to go towards what is going to be the best kind of environment for me to commit to that's going to provide the best results. So I feel like for you, moving into your next 24 Capricorn, you're switching up what you're surrounding yourself with, or whom you're surrounding yourself with, if any of that pertains to you, you know? And I think it's going to do you good. You know, if I still hung around with my crowd when I was 13 years old, guys, I probably would be a horrendous person. Okay, I would probably be quite a horrendous person if I was still that, you know, Twitter finger kid just talking shit all the time. You know, eventually, I grew up, right? I think all of us kids, when we're kids, we go through that phase of just being an asshole. I think we all are assholes when we're kids. Okay, but you grow out of it, you know. So point is, though, is your environment here, I think, hasn't been doing you well, and it's been putting you through the ringer a little bit, and I think it's time, guys, to choose a better one. If you want to feel influenced by something positive, surround yourself with positivity. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thanks, Capricorn, for watching. Love and appreciate ya. Heather Ann said, if you waller with pigs, you will come up smelling like them. It's an old school saying. I like it. It's true, though. Yeah, if you're hanging out with the pigs, you're going to smell like the pig shit. Okay? That's my rated M, rated mature version of that. Anyhow, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you, Capricorns, for watching. Really, really appreciate you. So, we have officially done all the earth signs for the daily read. Let's get back into our water. Hopping on into the water signs. Team Scorpio. Let's see what's showing up here for you. What do we got going on for Scorpio, babe? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be rolling up here, please, for our zodiac sign of Team Scorpio coming into the next 24? Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Scorpio, overall energy for you is going to be the 10 of Cups in reverse. You could be dealing here possibly with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. For the current energy, we do have here the 5 of Wands. What it is you're dealing with here, Scorpio, we have here the Knight of Swords, and then looking at the outcome for you guys is going to go ahead and be the 4 of Wands in the upright position. So I feel so far for any Scorpio peeps who are watching, 10 of Cups reversed here, 5 of Wands in the upright, you're in a space in your next 24 hours where you've been feeling really frustrated. And I think it has a lot to do with, 10 of Cups could be the card of family, so there could be frustrations possibly within your family sector, but there also could be frustrations in your sector of life with people you would kind of consider to be family, if you will. So that could be friends that you consider to be family. It could be a romantic partner that maybe you're not married, but you consider them to be family too. So family matters are kind of popping up here for you, Scorpio. And I think that there's been a lot of frustration here. Could be, bickering, nitpicking, arguing, showing up at this time. But there's something interesting coming in for the next 24 hours because Knight of Swords, somebody's energy shifts. It goes from bickering to let's have a conversation. Let's work it out. Boom, 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 boom. Let's get to a better space. Like, I feel like you almost don't even see it coming. So I think somebody has been, it's been a hard time between you and somebody. I don't want to put it all on them. It's been a frustrating time between you and someone you care about, you and an environment you care about, whatever. But it's going to kind of shock you how they approach you in the next 24 hours because they're like, hey, Scorpio, so I love you. I care about you. Let's have a conversation. Let's work through things. And they mean it. And they're serious about it. And it came out of the blue because this is somebody you were bickering with constantly. And then suddenly it's like, yeah, let's talk. Let's, make everything, hanky-panky in a good way, right? So I feel like somebody here is coming at you with a completely changed attitude, a completely revised attitude, if you will. And it's a little bit shocking, but looking at the outcome here being that 4 of Wands, you're in a space where things are getting better. You're in a much better place. Maybe that friend that you've been bickering with for months, maybe you've been feuding with a friend, suddenly they want to make up and make nice. Maybe your boyfriend wants to kiss and make up. Maybe your family's like, dude, we're family. We should just fucking love each other, man, and sing Kumbaya. Okay? So this is the time here, Squirps, where things are getting better. And it's a little unexpected, but it's definitely good news and it definitely feels good. Because I think that you as a water sign, you're probably the person that's tried to keep the peace a million times or has tried to revise things. I think you've kind of hit your limits of revision. And it's nice to see somebody else try for a change. And I'd agree to that. I like when people do that. When people show me and put in fucking effort, I fucking appreciate it. I do. So I see where you're coming from here for sure. Cool, Scorpio. I love it. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thanks for watching, guys. Do have a great rest of your night. Okay? Chrissy said, I believe you're young compared to me anyways. Well, I'm 24, so I know I am relatively young. I'm turning 25 this year, and I can't fucking believe it. I know I'm young, but that makes me feel old, because I was just 17, okay? I was just turning 18 years old, starting this channel, okay? I can't believe how fast time fucking flies, okay? I am halfway to 50. Holy shit. All right, that's intense, man. It's intense. But yeah, I'm excited, though, With age comes more knowledge and more wisdom. Anyhow, guys, we did our water. We did our earth, getting back into our fire. Team Leo, what's poppin'? What do we got going on here for Leo, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information's going to be popping on in here for our Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Heather Ann, thank you so much for the 10, dude. You said spot on Scorpio reading. Happy to resonate with you. And thank you. I appreciate that. On top of the 50 freaking gifted memberships, you're throwing a 10 at me? Holy crap, dude. I appreciate your generosity, Heather Ann, as always. And thank you. Thank you a lot. Seriously. Team Leo, let's get 2 more shuffles. And we'll see what's up here, man. What do we got going on for the Leo gang? Overall energy for our lions is going to be the Strength, which is a lion card. Now, the Strength's showing up in reverse here, but Leos, you're coming up in the reading. Looking at the current energy, we have here the Queen of Swords in reversed. What you're dealing with, guys, the Sun in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for you is going to go ahead and be the 4 of Swords in the upright position. So as far as what I'm picking up on here for Team Leo, Strength reversed. We got here a Queen of Swords in reverse. It kind of feels to me for you guys, you haven't really been feeling like yourselves lately, and I feel like with the Queen of Swords showing up in reverse here, it's also representing that you haven't really been talking about the fact that you haven't been feeling like yourself. So I think you've been in seclusion, but you haven't been talking about it. You've been just holding in the feelings, bottling up the feelings, and Leo, it's not great to bottle up the feelings, because when we start bottling up the feelings, baby, we're prone to explode. And it's not the good kind of explosion. Okay? I'm an unhinged person. Bear with me. That was a dirty innuendo, but it's true. It's not the good kind of explosion. Okay, guys? So we want to watch out for that, because that shit sucks. Because what ends up happening is not only could you potentially hurt other people, but you can also hurt yourself. And you don't want to hurt nobody, and you don't want to hurt you. Okay? Looking at what you're dealing with, sun reversed. Energy of typically saying, hey, I'm not happy, haven't felt happy. So I feel like my Leos have been some sad cubs, man. You've been some sad cubs. My cat's screaming at me through the door. I don't know if you guys heard that. He's a sad cat right now. He wants to come in this office, but last time he came in here, he broke some shit. And I love him to death, but he has to learn, daddy's got expensive stuff. We don't break expensive stuff. Moving forward. I feel like for my Leo peeps, you're just at a point in time right now, guys, where it's like, I've just been keeping it all in. But keeping it all in and keeping to yourself and looking at the outcome, Four of Swords, avoiding everybody, and in kind also avoiding what you're going through, isn't going to help you, dude. You know, this is the energy, Four of Swords, of like, I'm going to go to work, I'm going to come home, and I'm going to go to bed. I'm not going to text nobody. I'm not going to see nobody. I'm going to scroll on social media. I'm going to watch TV. I'm going to sleep. And that's that. I don't want to interact with nobody. This is the energy of being bummed and depressed. And I've been there so many times. And it's okay that you feel this way. But I want you to help yourselves, because holding it all in isn't going to benefit you. And it's not going to benefit the people who love you. And the people who love you will be there for you, dude. You have so many people, Leo, that will bat for you. And I know that because you're a fucking Leo. And Leos make impacts on the world, okay? You guys make such an impact on people in your lives every fucking day. Your friends, your family, your lovers, okay? People give a shit about you. So open up, man. Stop holding it all in, because holding it all in isn't benefiting you. And it's not going to help other people either. So don't be afraid to be vulnerable here at this time and let other people be there for you. Leos, you spend so much time being there for other people. Let a motherfucker be there for you. Period. All right, Leos, I love you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for watching. If it resonates, cool. If not, no worries. All right, guys, we have finished up our fire, the water, and we have done our earth. We're moving on into our last but our not least zodiac sign, and that's going to be here, Team Aquarius. So Aqua, baby, let's see what we got going on here for you. What do we got showing up here for Aqua, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what's going to be showing up here, please, for our zodiac sign of Aquarius in the next 24 hours? Hopefully, we're going to be looking at some awesome stuff. What's going on here for our Leos? Our Leos, our Aquarians. Sorry, guys. Taking a look here at the overall energy for Aqua. We have here the Hermit in reverse. Looking at the current energy, y'all. We have here the Seven of Swords. Interesting. What you're dealing with, Three of Pentacles reversed, and looking at the outcome here for Aqua is going to be the Fool in the reverse position. So first things first, you could be connecting here with a Virgo. You also could be dealing with an Aries potentially, if that resonates to you. Now the Hermit in reversed here to the Seven of Swords in the upright position is pretty representative here right now of realizing I feel like I'm falling back into like a self-deceptive point of view, because the Seven of Swords can represent deception from other people. However, though, at the same time, it could represent your own self-deception. And I think you're kind of catching yourself here slipping up. It's like, am I leaning back into self-deception? Am I putting myself in a rough spot, or am I deceiving myself when at the end of the day, I know that these thoughts or this negative side of my mind I'm leaning into isn't necessarily the truth? I can't tell you guys how many times I've deceived myself in my life by putting myself down, telling myself I'm not enough, sabotaging my own happiness due to the nature of not being able to see my light and not being able to see all the good that I deserve to fucking have. So I think a lot of Aquarians here could be in this space right now where you're noticing, why am I standing in my way again? Looking at what you're dealing with, Three of Pentacles reversed. Every time I stand in my way, guess what? I succeed. Every time, let me say it again, every time I stand in my way, I succeed. So why can't I focus on putting that success to actually succeeding then, rather than standing in my way? Looking at the outcome right now being the Fool reversed, I don't want to be the person who doesn't go after the things I want in life. I don't want to be the blockage of my own damn self. Take it from a person who has stood in their self or in front of themselves for fucking years. And what I had to learn, dude, is that the reason that I stood in my own way is because I always felt like I wasn't really worthy of the good shit. So I planted those negative seeds and I created those negative beliefs that I didn't deserve good things. And in kind, I was successful at not having good things because it was based upon my belief. So it's time to get inside your mind, Team Aquarius, and recognize we got to switch up and change some beliefs here. I deserve the best. I deserve better. I deserve the world. And it's time for me to not stand in my way, but otherwise, it's time for me to focus on getting out of my way and believing in myself and loving myself and understanding that I am fucking worthy. Because indeed you are. Say it with me, Aquarius, okay? I am fucking worthy. Yes, you are. Period. Why wouldn't you be? You the worthiest motherfucker I know. You so damn worthy. Okay? I'm always here to be silly. But at the end of the day, I'm out here lightening the mood, but it's true. You're so damn worthy. You deserve being worthy. Okay, Aquarius? So, stop standing in your way. If you could be successful at standing in your way, you could also be goddamn successful at standing out of the way and letting yourself shine like the fucking star you are. Look at me, I'm a poet. Because what tarot card is Aquarius? The star. You're meant to shine. So don't stand in your way, but instead, shine like the goddamn star you are. All right, guys, I love you. Shout out to my Aqua baby. Shout out to my Aqua gang. Have a great and amazing rest of your night. Thank you for tuning in. Okay? All right, guys, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And with that all being said, guys, thank you so much, everybody, for coming out here to today's daily reading. Much love and appreciation to you all. Happy Thursday. Hope you're excited, guys. It's pre-Friday. We're getting closer to the weekend, so I hope you're hyped for that. But thanks for stopping by, man. Whether you guys caught the live or you're catching the replay, appreciate you anyway. For those of you that are here, smash that like button. For those of you that are watching the playback, smash that like button too. Likes help out a lot on YouTube, so feel free to, if you want to help me in any sort of way, hit that like button. Of course, everybody, if you enjoyed, stick around and subscribe if you're new, man. I'll be happy to have you and welcome you and invite you into the Soul family. I do want to say here too, guys, of course, if you want personal readings, they're available on my channel or available on my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. First link in the description box below if you would like to book me there. Anyhow, everybody, thank you guys. Of course, Heather Ann, thank you for all the love you've shown today. I really appreciate the gifted memberships and the donations. And for everybody who sent in donations today too, really appreciate you guys. So thank you so much for that, okay? Anyhow, guys, happy Thursday. Be well, my friends. I'm going to catch you all in the next video. So thanks so much and have yourselves a good one, all right? All right, guys, take care and have yourself a good one. Peace.